Yeah, welcome back. This is the Fade and Fit podcast. You now with the guys who lift and get lifted. I'm your host, Tone Mac. It's my guy, Johnny Dubs.
Yeah.
Always with me. You know, we got a special guest joining us today. It's a good friend of mine, my guy Dub. You know what I mean? This guy right here is a beast in the gym, does his thing. If you don't believe me, you could check his Instagram out, you know. But also, he's very passionate about helping the community out, especially uplifting the children out here as well. You know, I'm going to let him talk more about it. But everybody, welcome Danilio, a.k.a. Dilli. Welcome to the show, bro.
What's good, Brody?
Oh,
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, my dude.
Welcome, man. So, you know, let's get right to it. Tell the people about your fitness journey and how it started.
Fitness journey started from me playing basketball at Mount Vernon High School. It was Coach Pete Montpelier. He ran a program called Fast, and he kind of got us all involved in working out. And then after it, I just kind of, that was instilled in me to work out. So,
Okay.
I can say that it kind of started with Peter Montpelier. He had the Fast program, and he definitely is the one that kind of like got me.
It just got you it just straight going in right there. Like, so after with basketball and everything, like you just took it like right from there and just continued with it basically.
Well, I mean, a couple of years. I was doing other stuff, working and being outside in the streets a lot. And I kind of like focused up and tried to get my life together. And that's when it kind of like the fitness definitely helped.
Gives you the exit.
Yeah. It definitely was like a mental break.
So how often do you work out?
It used to be every day.
Like 7 days a week?
It used
every
to
day?
be literally every day.
You wild.
Because I used to always be at the high school Monday through Saturday.
Okay.
So, and then on Sundays, we used to always go to the park and play basketball. We call it now church on Sundays, but back in the day, it wasn't nothing. And we used to go just play ball, a bunch of hood people from the hood, and we go to the park and play ball. So we would work out also in the park. So it was literally every day until it kind of like turning 35 this year.
Okay.
And
Milestone.
Here we go.
And you know, your body start breaking down as you get older. So you can't be working out every day at this age. You gotta kind of like
Let it rest.
you gotta have a rest. You definitely gotta have a rest. And yeah, that's basically now it's like every Tuesday, Thursday, maybe get 3 days in a row, rest 2 days. So kind
In
of
the
like
morning or at like evening time?
afternoon. I used to like working out in the morning. 'Cause I like to get the work done and then I'm just chill out for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But
Big
then
Big facts.
I started coaching in the afternoon and working out and training in the afternoon the kids. So it'd just be like, all right, let me go work out and train before the kids get there. So that's why I turned into me working out in the afternoon.
How hard is it for you to actually get to the gym knowing that you got to do like all these things throughout the day? You talking about training kids and go to work. So like, how do you really find that like will to say, yo, I'm still gonna make it to the gym?
That first push is always like, you got to kind of like be like, all right, I'm going. Because I work 2 jobs. I probably work 15 to 16 hours a day.
Damn.
I work from Sunday through Friday. Saturday is my only off day. But in between all of that, I always work out. When I go to my other job, it's at a juvie facility.
Okay.
We got a gym there, so I work at the gym. Then I work out the kids there. Then when I'm at the school, Thursday through Saturday, I'm working out the high school kids.
Damn.
So then I'm at the high school working out those kids. So, you know, the kids is definitely the motivation.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for them, I would not be working out as much. You know, I would not.
You can't let them catch you.
I can't, because then some of them is definitely lifting 2 plates. And I'm like, hold on, nah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I got a couple of kids that's definitely lifting
Damn.
215, 220. Yeah, hell yeah. Definitely.
How old are these kids?
17.
Oh, nah.
One just turned 18. My
That's
boy,
2 plates.
Yeah, my boy Amari. He definitely just turned 18.
Let me ask you a question, because you say you work 16-hour days. How long are your workout sessions?
All right, so people think I'm crazy because
You about to say something so wild.
so it's a lot of people that
He looked at his watch. That's how you know he about to say something wild.
because it's all right. You know, I don't know if on the watch it got the app where people that's like in your text message can follow your workouts.
They can track
or whatever. They can track your workouts or whatever, right? So anytime I'm looking at it, I don't think nothing of it, because I always work out for an hour plus.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
But then I'll get a text message like, damn, you like shit, that was 2 hours and some change. You got 800 and some odd calories and la.
Yeah.
So my normal workouts, if I have nothing else to do, and it's just me going to go work out, I'm in there for like 2 hours and change.
Sheesh.
That means just getting lost in it.
Yeah, honestly, because for me, it's also a mental break. I got a lot of shit going on, you know, personal and with working all the time, and then trying to deal with all the businesses that I'm trying to create.
So it feels like it's your own therapy.
Yeah, definitely. Instead of going to an actual therapist and talking to a therapist.
Sometimes the gym could be that escape. So that's very positive. What's your favorite day to train? Back
day?
Like in terms of back days, chest days, shoulders, legs.
Back and chest.
Back and chest.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Brolic,
He with the wigs up.
Yeah, that's definitely.
He would have walk around. That's why he do the video.
Trying to walk like this.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I feel like my back is my best feature, no homo. So I'd like. That's why I always work on my back and my chest.
So I see you do a lot of different workouts.
Yep.
Like, so do you make up new ones or you just keep it basic?
Do I follow a lot of people on Instagram that's content creators and they
So
workout
you just
people.
take a little piece from each one.
Yeah, Dub. I just stole a workout from Dub today. Dub posted up the workout. I forgot what you call it, but you had the dumb. You was on the bench and you do the dumbbells like this, the flies.
Flies, yeah.
So I
the
did
shoulder
that
flies.
with the kids today. So I steal a lot of workouts.
Oh man,
I definitely do.
Absolutely. That's
I
how
don't
you got
create a lot.
That's how you keep
It's
your
definitely-
workouts diverse.
Yeah.
Because that's how you plateau if you don't.
Somebody told me years ago that it was a trainer, and he said, "Bro, I don't create no workout, so I don't know. I just look at different people and take piece for piece from different people. So I just took that and just ran with it, honestly. Yeah.
Not
I
even mad
dig
at
it. I
that.
dig that,
Wow.
man. So okay, on IG Reels, like I see you walking around shirtless a lot, of course. So I said, but like you just working out. Are you trying to like build a routine with it, or are you just trying to just show like people like you're just brolic?
Nah. Well, all right. Well, with Instagram, with social media now, social media at first, it was just something that like I like to do when it came to me working out. I like to record my workouts and I like to post my videos when I did it. People used to always DM me, "Oh, thirst trap, this, that."
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't work.
You too?
Yeah, people DM me thirst trap.
That's what you got to
all
do.
the time, bro.
Okay, let's cut the shit. Let's cut the shit.
It's not no thirst trap. For me, I don't like working out with clothes on, bro.
Thank you.
Like, what the hell
It's
I got
kind of
clothes on
restricted.
for? It's hot as
kind of
fuck.
restricted.
Why the hell do I got
I'm
clothes
sweating. I got the shirt sticking to me now.
Hell
Like,
no, I'm taking this off.
Come on,
and
bro.
then as soon as I have clothes on and then my shit gets sweaty, I'm tossing that shit off.
there we go.
Tossing it off.
So I'm gonna toss it off and just turn this camera on.
That's normally how I go.
You know, I'm gonna turn.
I
this
feel
camera
like, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I
on.
might
You know
as
what
well
I'm saying?
record.
No mirrors in here. Just me and my camera.
It's definitely no mirrors. in it.
You sound like a hater right now. I'm
He
not
definitely
gonna
sound
hold
like
you.
that.
Oh wow!
He be sitting there with his jump rope
Wow,
and recording.
wow,
and
wow.
now
You feel me? Like
Wow.
I wish I could jump rope in 5 minutes straight.
Word.
Or
All
jump
the
a
tricks.
whole round.
All the
I can't do
tricks.
none of that.
I understand.
But I
I understand. All right.
I hear you. I hear you.
So seeing that you're getting a lot of like recognition now, like on your reels online and everything, how do you feel like with people just randomly reaching out to you and just asking you for fitness tips and whatnot?
Before it was weird because I'm from the hood, so
Yeah.
it's like you know how we grew up.
Yeah.
Ain't no new friends. We the same friends that we grew up with. You know what I'm saying? We friends with now. So when it's like random people DMing you and asking you things, at first it was weird, but then I started getting more and more followers. I'm at 17,000 now. Instagram is now paying for you to go live. That's how it first started. Instagram like send me an email saying that we'll pay you to go live. Like,
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. He's about to get some free game.
Yeah, definitely gonna get some free game.
He's about to give you guys who do your little reels and everything. I feel like he's about to get into a gym moment right
facts.
now. So pay attention.
so, and I didn't really realize that at first too, that Instagram really is a bag, and everybody kind of like the other people that got all them followers, you see why they post up a lot, because Instagram really is a bag. If you really know how to utilize it and monetize it, you really can make a bag off of it. So Instagram emailed me first about going live, and I'll get paid some tokens or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a live person. I don't really like doing all that. So I just kept on posting my videos and everything. Then recently they sent me another email saying that they'll pay me to post reels. So because of my last reel, it got over 85 million views. They're gonna
Stop
pay
lying.
me. Yeah, that's what it said. It said 80. I didn't even know that. That's my boy. I sent it to my boy.
5 million?
I sent it to my boy, and my boy was like, "Yo," he sent me back the picture. Was like, "Yo, you know you got 85 million views.
85
That's what you talking
million.
about? Look what he said. Look what it says. It says you have 85 million views on your page.
God damn it, 85. I don't even know.
That's
like what?
insane.
I ain't gonna say 85 million.
So
Yo.
because of that, I don't know how the Instagram calculator or whatever, but because of the 85 million, they're gonna pay me $8,500 a month to post up reels. You know what I'm saying?
How often do you have to post?
80. Wait. Talk about. Just
Yeah, now I heard it's funny because I think you posted that on your
posted
story,
it up.
and I saw that, but I didn't really understand what that meant or what part of Instagram you got that from.
It's so
85.
yeah.
Congrats to you, bro.
Nah,
Real
yeah,
talk. That's work.
You actually really gotta put in the work with
Yeah,
the reels though, because they don't just not when you post up the reels, they're not just gonna give you, oh, you got one reel, we're gonna give you $1,000.
Right,
Nigga.
yeah.
No, they gotta be something that's gonna be entertaining and that's gonna gain the views, right? So usually the Instagram now they're going off of the trending stuff or whatever.
Right.
So me working out wise, I look for the trending sayings or the trending some motivational speeches and stuff like that to post up, and
And just
that
walk
usually
around and just show your stuff.
matter of fact, honestly, one time you sent me a video of it was like a fake motivational speech.
Okay, I think I did.
You remember? And the guy was talking about, I just want to look good. Fuck y'all niggas. And I used that same sound. That video got me 100,000 or 200,000 views.
You're welcome.
And honestly, real talk. That's real talk.
Shout out to Pay This Fig. Yeah, paid out here. You feel
That's
me?
honestly how it happened. So now, because of the gained followers, because of Instagram saying, "Oh, we're gonna pay you for going live, pay you for doing the reels and stuff like that." Now, when the people DM me, now it's more kind of like giving them information because. I seen that now Instagram is giving other people you can subscribe to their page like how OnlyFans and shit is. So I'm trying to get to that. It's honestly that's real talk.
So you see the outlet of getting paid for being healthy and looking great.
Yeah.
Period. Like so that's basically the game.
And then if somebody is going to subscribe to your page, you're going to pay $5.99, $9.99 to be on. You want to get that information, or you want to start doing that to be like, all right. I want to pay for his page because he gave me some information before. Let me pay him to give me constant information all the time. You know.
All right. So like I said before, we see that you monetize the situation. You're not just out here BS and just dropping shit to just drop shit for likes like anybody else. But let's talk about your the DM situation. I know the ladies is going crazy for you.
17,000 followers. That's what you said.
Followers and everything. Taking shirts off and everything. I don't know your situation. I don't know your situation.
I take my shirt off too. I only got 2,000. Like,
I don't know your situation. So let me just ask you a question. Like, all right. So if you had to choose, not even to choose, like, would you? All right. Would you date a girl that decided to get her body done over a girl like instead of just going natural? Not even over. Just would you date a girl getting her body done?
Honestly,
I don't want to go the natural way.
I never really looked at none of that, honestly, because for me it's a vibe. Like the people be saying, like, I'll literally date a big joint.
That's nice.
That was my follow up. That was my follow up because as a fit dude, there's a nasty stereotype that we only date fit people, we only mess with fit people.
Yeah, that's the reason why I asked, because I was like, I want to know.
Clearly, you don't discriminate.
Do you stay to your fit?
Nah.
Okay.
It would be nice, if the vibe is right. If the vibe is right and she's fit and this, that, and third, down with what I do, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm all for it, but I'm not. I never looked at that, to be honest.
Okay.
Never really
So it didn't even matter if she's made up or made officially.
And she got fake breasts, fake ass.
You like it the same way.
I'm here with it.
With the shit.
I'm with it.
I like that. Ladies, you heard. Ladies, you heard.
My man said I do
the
not
shits. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to get touched up under the knife or
Gonna drop his Instagram later.
Natural with it. He says he's with the shits. Pretty much. Get at the guy. Going on,
get me in trouble.
Just in working with kids and you being the working out professional that you are, we used to be told back in the days that working out would kind of stunt our growth. That's what we were fed by our parents, especially Jamaican parents. I know we got some Jamaicans in the house. You feel me?
Fact.
And that's what they kind of ran with. And even me, that kind of had me a little hesitant to work out hard, work out heavy when I was about 16, even when I was playing sports and whatnot. So how do you go about kind of going around that when working out your kids?
Well, with our program, with the Knights program, we don't introduce the kids to weights until they get to ninth grade. If they
Okay.
want to get introduced to weights before ninth grade, they have to have their parents' permission. That stereotype, I don't really know if that's true or not.
Like, I'm sorry, I cut you off. Like, what you mean parents' permission? They got like permission slip, or you got
No,
to
not
speak to the
permission slip.
parent?
Just as like we will explain to each parent if they, because parents always, I want my
'Cause
kids to
it's-
work out. I
yeah.
want my kids to work, and then we'll say, because he's in 7th or 8th grade, we're not going to introduce him to weights. He can come to workouts,
Right.
but he'll only be doing calisthenics.
Okay.
So if you want him to do weights, we have to have your permission. Usually
Okay.
when the kids come through, it's because they got talent, they spoke to coach, they go to the high school. We really don't interact with their parents unless they become a varsity member or a JV member, and now we interacting with their parents. So when it comes to a kid doing weights with us, with our program, we definitely don't allow the kids to work out unless we get work out with weight training, unless we got the parents' permission. I don't know if that's true, if it stunts your growth or anything like that. But I remember WAP back in the day. WAP was on the block. WAP was like, what was he? 10 years old. He had the weights dumbbell. That's the first nigga I ever seen.
10 years old,
He was on a 2 block. 10 years old. He was on the block. He had the bench outside, and his older brother do WAP. He had the bench outside.
Shout out my nigga WAP.
They both was outside doing the dumbbells on 2 block. That's how I remember. So, and then do WAP is my height. WAP is my height. So I don't really know if it's the truth or not, but. You know, us, we don't allow it to weights, the kids to touch weights unless you're in 9th grade and up, or under kids parents' permission.
All right, so I mean, in working with kids, you work out, Instagram influencer or whatnot. What do you do outside of that? What are some of Dilly's hobbies?
Shit. Honestly, with my
Wait,
work
wait,
schedule,
work.
yeah,
Work. Ain't got no hobbies.
You got no
Work.
damn
at
hobbies?
the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's like I got a goal, like, you know what I'm saying? With everything that I'm doing, especially with the foundation, the coaching, the training, everything that I'm doing, it's like a goal at the end of the day. So I can honestly say I don't really have, this right here is like the most fun I'll be having.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is fun for me.
Okay,
like, you know,
okay. Glad we gave you some recreation.
honestly,
Word,
for real,
right?
for real, because I work all the time. I'm always working.
Yeah.
So, like, the working out is something that I do. I play ball all the time. I got church on Sundays. We've been running every Sunday at the Boys and Girls Club and at the school on Pennington. And that's like my hobbies. That's like my extracurricular activities. I don't really go out like that, and if I do, I'm trying to get tripped. So I'm not.
I dig it.
Mount Vernon, we grew up here. You know how we rock.
Yeah.
We've hardly chilled out in Mount Vernon. When we did, it was like our function. It was our situation. So
Yep.
Told me a little bit more about your basketball expertise. I mean, you work out with kids. You have church on Sundays. What is church on Sundays? What are you trying to do with that?
Well, church on Sunday started off with my boy Sammy Carlos. He was the one that kind of like got it together. He was kind of having everybody come to a park in Mount Vernon every Sunday and just playing ball, and it was like dudes from the hood, like regular. It wasn't really ball players, but you know they could play ball.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Typical Mount Vernon shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he invited me, my boy Cash, and a couple of other ball players, my boy Dave, and we started inviting more basketball players. We had in the RP my boy Chinny. We had Chinny coming through. We had Dex coming
RP
through.
Chinny.
We had Keith coming through. We had more basketball players, and more we started, you know, our coach, so I had a couple of the kids come through on Sundays and stuff like that. So that's how it kind of started off, and it built off of Sammy and us, me, Cash, and everybody bringing more people to the park. Then it kind of turned into where we doing it every Sunday, and now we got a gym. We got the Boys and Girls Club, and the Boys and Girls Club, now we're trying to think about, like, you know, like tournaments like the Drew League and Hoops in the Sun. We're trying to create something like that where there's bets involved. We got your side bets and everything like that. And we got the teams and different teams from not just from Mount Vernon, from
Right.
like the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, all over the place. We're trying to really build it up like that, but we're kind of really trying to structure it first.
So you guys gonna like get like a speaker, like that like
Yeah.
the guys be on the courts like indictment and everything.
Right.
You know how-
Running up and down with the
Running down talking
microphone.
shit.
We got the world famous Desi Desi Johnson running around
comedy.
doing his thing right now. So
Shout out to
Right.
this comedy.
if I was to ever do anything
914
like
shit.
that,
Yeah.
it will be Desi
There you go.
or AD from out here Mount Vernon.
AD,
Also, so
shout out
those are the
AD
only
too.
two that I will suggest or I would
That'd
look
be
towards.
dope, man. If you looking to emulate those other platforms that showcase guys unbelievable talent on the court, but that would be really, really good. That'd be dope. I just love what's going on over there. You know?
You still be playing competitively outside of church on Sundays?
We had open gym today at the high school. I was playing today. I was rusty as hell.
Yeah.
But on church on Sunday, it's a different type of vibe. With the kids, you kind of like let the kids vibe. So say for instance, you playing, and if you're playing with adults, you'll probably go harder to the paint or throw
Of
a ball or
course, of
something.
course.
With the kids now, you're trying to teach while you're playing.
Okay.
So it's more of you setting screens or you catching the ball, telling the kid to
Way more
cut, and
structural,
then it's more
yeah.
way more structural. Church on Sundays now is a little more tougher, so I can get my little buckets and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I still do play competitively. I said that this year is gonna be my last year trying to play in any tournaments.
This man about to retire out here?
Nah, yeah, because it's over. It's over. It's over. My Achilles be OD hurting. But yeah, it's the
You gotta stretch, man.
I was gonna say, what you be doing to take care of that, man?
gotta stretch,
you got
man.
more. If Chris Paul could play till 37
Word, man.
in
Come
the
on,
league,
dog.
you could play till 35 out here in the
NBA
streets.
man.
NBA
You feel me?
treatments for a couple of years. We don't get no NBA treatments.
I feel you.
So it's a little bit different, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. I still do play. Not like that, but I definitely still do play. I can hold my own.
I dig it, man.
Word.
So what is like being a coach to the same basketball program that you used to play for? How's that feel?
It's dope. We just won the state championship.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And
Shout outs.
Yeah, word. Shout out to Mount Vernon Knights. Shout out to city of Mount Vernon for holding us down with the parade.
Shout out to the
Shout out
best
to
basketball
Dub.
coach
Jovi.
in
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
America.
The GOAT.
The
The GOAT.
best basketball
The
high
GOAT.
school coach
The GOAT.
in
The GOAT.
America, Bob Semino.
So shout out to Dub. Dub held us down with a couple of things with the parade. He kind of organized it helped us organize it.
Great
Ready?
job, Dub.
Appreciate it, man. I like the kids too. You know?
Yeah.
Dub like the
I
kids.
believe the children are our future as well.
Like coaching now for the same team that I play for is it's dope because you see them going through the same things that you went through, you know. And you kind of can coach them through that. You can either, if they're leaning this way toward the negative, you can kind of stray them back this way because you've been through that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
it's a little different because they have social media now in
Yeah.
high school because,
Very
it wasn't
different.
social media really when you was in high school.
It's definitely different because of social media.
Yeah, it's really different kinds of levels of
Yeah.
all of the shit.
Yeah, of all the shits. It's definitely the high school is different. Like everything is different now, you know. But I think that goes back to like we had different struggle than how these kids got to struggle. These kids got both parents and stuff. It's a difference. They living on they're not living on the south side. They living over here on Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference. It's a difference. But damn, I forgot the question. What was the question again?
About the children.
Why you do that to him?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Fuck me up, bro.
Fucked you up.
Fuck me up.
Anyway,
Yeah, we can go ahead.
all right. So recently there was just an event
Mm-hmm.
that recognized you and gave you a community award. How's
Yeah.
that feel being recognized by the city of Mount Vernon for like your attributes, everything that you give, and everything that you're taking your time out of your busy schedule every
16-hour days.
you feel me, and
Wow.
really still putting on for the city. How does that feel to be recognized?
That's also dope because I the only other recognition I ever got was when niggas won the state and federation championship. You know what I'm saying? I broke my leg for the championship. So to get an award for doing all the community stuff that Homegrown's been doing, a foundation that kind of started off with a building that we was trying to turn into a community center, and just me putting up a post saying, yo, I need help putting this shit together. And then mad people that's kind of like from the town kind of came together and kind of like helped us build that. And then it turned into Homegrown Foundation, and then us giving out $20,000 every year now to 4 students for their graduation class and from Mount Vernon, to us doing toy drives every year, to us doing book bag drives every year, to us partnering with the city with doing whatever community activities they got going on, to us getting notoriety from the government. You know what I'm saying? It's just dope now, you know. So
That's dope. That's dope. I like that.
So you making money, you know, you're getting sponsorships and whatnot, you know, bringing money back to the community, you know, investing in yourself. What are you looking to do, you know, business venture wise? Like, what do you do? You know, say you got a big sponsorship from somebody. What would you look to do?
a center.
Here in Mount Vernon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What kind of center? Talk to me about it. Give me some details.
But basically, a community, a multifunctional building that you can run any business from.
Okay.
If you got fitness training going on, you can run fitness training from the building. If you got basketball workouts going on, we got a basketball gym. You can run basketball gym.
Sounds like a YMCA on steroids. That's
and the reason why I got with that idea is because we don't have no YMCA out here in Mount Vernon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And why did that really get like
It's a great question, bro.
I don't really know, but I would assume that it's money. Well, you know, Mount Vernon,
like everything. Yeah,
there's always deal with money wise. There's a lot of other communities like Yonkers right next door. They still got the YMCA. The Bronx, they still got the YMCA. Harlem, they still got the YMCA. Why don't Mount Vernon have the YMCA with a mecca of basketball? You know what I'm saying? And this mecca of sports, period. We should have something, especially in this community where we don't have a safe haven for these kids to go to when they doing all these shootings and killings and stabbings and all that. You know, for me growing up, the YMCA was my safe haven.
Do you feel like that's really the answer to what this city lacks? To reason why children are really, you know, doing the.
I mean, I'm sure you have some answers because you're very
living the drill
community,
living the drill life. You know, doing these hard drugs and you know doing in the atmosphere.
It ain't nothing, especially in Mount Vernon. It's nothing for them to do. There's nothing. There's nothing at all.
Very true.
You feel me? Even if you look at the parks, there's no parks. That's the park that we play at every Sunday is called it's at Pennington Elementary School. That park is the best park in Mount Vernon.
Yep.
And the only reason why it's the best park in Mount Vernon is because of the side that Mount Vernon that is on. You know what I'm saying? All the parks on the south side is trash. Hartley Park is the center of Mount Vernon, and we only have one court that works, an unleveled plain court, concrete, and then the other court we only have one rim that's up and the rim is off, and then the other side don't have no rim, period. And that's the middle of Mount Vernon, and we're the mecca of basketball, and we don't have a great park that everybody can kind of go to and just play ball.
So what happened to the Ben Gordon Park?
That either Ben Gordon kind of didn't stay on top of that, or the city didn't stay on top of that, the maintenance wise, but it just depleted.
Wow.
Yeah. When you go over there, I don't know.
Is it locked up?
I don't know now. I haven't been on that side of Mount Vernon in a long time.
A while either.
But the last time I was there, compared to the first time I was there to the last time, the court was perfect and great. When the last time I went there was holes in the court. The court was shifting over to the other side. The net was off. The stuff was off the wall, and it was just crazy over there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know who's in charge of any of that stuff. But with Mount Vernon, I think that it's just a lot of kind of like organizing everything and kind of like saying this person's going to maintain the parks and everything in Mount Vernon. And they really going to stick with it, invest in it, put some money towards it. It's a lot of stuff that you can kind of say is the reason what's wrong with Mount Vernon or the problem with Mount Vernon, why the kids is doing what they doing. But you can start with how the community looks. You can go down 3rd Avenue and see just 3rd Ave is trash. It's just this way you just look at it. It's like you drive past that every day. What you think, man? I'm out here in the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
not a lot of hope.
Not a lot of hope. And back in the day for us, it was like you either was outside or you made a team. If you made the basketball team, you made the NBA. That's real talk.
So taking it back to fitness a little bit, these kids you're training, do you see any of them with strong will and ambition as you did it when you was in high school? Like, because we know that you pretty was much a beast and whatnot. So do you see any of that in them?
Yeah, a couple of them. My boy Kwame, my boy Amari, my young boy Dylan. A lot of them got like that that drive. Like, I'm going to win. Like, for instance, we lost in 2004, 2005 for the gold ball. The seniors were sitting there crying and everything like that, and then me, Dave, and Bob, we sat there like, that's not gonna be us. We going to win. So we just always had that mentality, like, nah, we're going to win, and we got to do X, Y, and Z to get there. And there's a couple of kids that got that same type of mentality.
And they go hard in the gym, huh?
Hell yeah.
And beasting, because you just recently mentioned that you got kids doing 2 plates already in high school, which is crazy. Well, these kids all around are crazy nowadays because there's something in the water. They're really
bro. All these kids are tall, got good hair.
Yeah,
like I'm just like, we going bald at like 28. It doesn't make sense out here. I don't get it.
Yeah.
So like, okay, so let's get to you back in the gym. Is there a workout that was extremely hard for you at first, but now you a beast at it?
Yeah, muscle ups and trying to bench 3 plates. Those are 2 things that kind of like was like difficult for me, and muscle ups is like one of my go-to workouts.
So you're both calisthenics and lifting.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many reps of 315 you throwing up?
315, 5. 5
On a good day.
On a good day.
Bro, you trying to be a bodybuilder, powerlifter?
Everybody kind of say that, but
this,
honestly, you kind of like motivated me to kind of.
I did tell you to do a show. I'm not gonna hold you.
Another point for us, bro. Another point.
You feel me?
Another point.
Shout out to Fade in the Fit, man. Shout out to Fade in the Fit.
When I seen you do that, and then I'm like, yo, I should just try it. Like,
bro, because that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I literally just tried it.
It kind of was a motivation for me to try that. So that's the only thing I probably will see me trying. But no, I'm not trying to be like a bodybuilder. I just like to work out. My body look good. Word.
Say it to the people now.
My body look good. And that's
why he does these reels and he walks around in a circle, takes his shirt off.
You know what? And then you know what I'm gonna say too?
He goes out. It's motivate. I'll be motivated when I see it. I'm like, I want to do that. I want to look like this. Like, shout out to Molly Mall.
Molly Mall. You know what I'm gonna say too, real quick? My boy, Isaiah Cousins. We just had open gym at the high school, and he just said to me, he was sitting there with a whole bucket sitting there that he brought from his crib, with ice in his foot. We about to play open gym, right? So I came down there clowning, like, what the hell you got this bucket, this house bucket, this, that, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, what? He's like, nigga, I'm getting paid for my body. And it just be like,
different. Yeah, you gotta treat it different.
I respect it. You feel me? So it just be like, all right, now with this whole thing going on with Instagram and this, that, and the third, it's like, now that's the kind of not that's the level I'm striving for, where I'm getting paid. Look, Instagram hit me about posting up reels, something that I've been doing. I've been posting up videos. I've been posting up videos for a long time. My boy Dave just hit me with saying like, yo, you the one that introduced us to social media. And I said, honestly, real talk, I remember. Y'all niggas wasn't no Instagram niggas from the hood. Niggas wasn't no Instagram niggas or Facebook niggas and nothing like that. I'm the one that's like, yo, you gotta get on Instagram, or you gotta get on Facebook, or you gotta get on MySpace, or all them shits back at Skolnex back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It really was. Skolnex. I was the one that was bringing that to my gang and to my niggas and like saying like, y'all need to get on this.
Wow.
Get on that. Real talk.
I'm tight. This man just said Skolnex.
Real talk.
Yeah.
But like, just to piggyback on what you said, like, fitness is always a little different when you have a goal attached to it.
It's always a little different.
Very different when you have a goal attached to it.
Yeah, always.
But
my goal right now is to get paid.
So you
for
attack it differently, and exactly now that you have
all my reels is different.
You get paid to work out essentially. You
reels
get paid
is different.
To work out.
Post is different. Everything is just different now. How I answer people is different. Emails different. Everything's got to be different now. I'm trying to get paid for this shit.
Oh, of course. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? It's
like that.
Business.
I like that.
He's using his physique to bring the dollars in.
That's how you gotta do that, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do that.
So, you just said that you're willing to do what it takes or whatnot. Are you willing to follow a diet?
I don't know about that though. That's the only thing that might fuck me up. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the only thing that might fuck me up.
The diet.
People ask me all the time, "What do you eat? How do you get fast?"
I'm sure. And that's a valid question.
Because recently DK Metcalf said,
bro,
he eats one meal a day followed by a cup of coffee and candy.
Bags of candy.
Bags of candy.
Like bags.
And this guy has abs on top of abs. So I don't know.
And this is DK Metcalf. Like,
Yeah.
You know who we talking about here. Like,
I mean,
Seahawks.
do you believe it? Do you believe that?
No.
You believe that?
Me neither. Me neither. I don't believe that.
Anybody who's on
I don't believe that.
definitely anybody who plays football.
I don't know, man.
Anybody who plays football,
He burns a lot of calories.
You
Burns a lot of
exert
calories.
that much energy playing football, then lifting.
Like, you can't survive off
You
of candy.
cannot survive
Thank
off
you.
of no candy lifting, bro. And I can understand if you have more mass on you, if you have more body fatness than a third, you might be able
Why
to.
you pointing at me for?
Because you were sitting here with a little.
Why you pointing at me?
You're the only one I can go like this to
Why you
over
pointing at
here.
me? Yeah, I'm about to do it. I look great. I look great. I look great. I don't look. Nothing's wrong with me. Why you pointing at me for? Point at me for no reason.
I'm just saying, when you sit down, you got a little
Yo,
pudge.
like
you heard?
that.
No pudge, but it's not. I don't got no pudge.
My man Tony ain't like
Shit,
that.
what are you talking about? Let me move up. Let me move up.
Let me move up. Let me
A
move
lot
up.
of negative energies out here in today's nation. Continue. You know,
I'm just saying.
fuck this guy talking.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So let me ask you a question. If you were to have your final meal on Earth, your final meal ever, you're about to electric chair it, unfortunately. Steak.
Already.
How we gonna cook? No sides? Just a steak on a plate.
Medium
You
well,
just a carnivore like
loaded mashed potatoes.
that. Okay.
Mashed potatoes, right? Yeah, mashed potatoes.
He said mashed potatoes, right?
And that's probably it. Because if they bring anything else to the plate, I'm
Okay.
probably not going to eat it. You heard? Whole steak. That's my last meal. That's what I eat all the time.
A year with no lifting or a year with no smoking? Ooh. Got him!
That's a damn.
Got him!
Damn, that was better than my question.
Damn.
Yeah, you go me.
That's a good ass question. Wow. Especially now we're getting paid for reels.
You gonna stop the money
Are you gonna stop the smoking?
for the assets?
Nah.
I mean-
smoking got to stop. Sorry. I got to get to the money.
That's a focused man, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
I'm sorry.
A focused man.
That was a good ass question.
Oh wait, so
Wow.
so should I ask you the question?
Go on,
So
go on, go on.
we asked the present guest on this show a question of this magnitude as well.
Yeah.
This magnitude.
We asked
like it.
all the money on the table, of all the money you spent on weed, you can have that money. Mm-hmm. You can have all
Lifetime's
that money.
worth. This is a
You know what I'm
lifetime's
saying?
worth
Of your money that
spending.
you're spending on weed. Mm-hmm. You can have that money. Take that money. But if you take that money, you can never smoke a blunt again in your life. Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Yeah, run the calculations real quick. Go ahead. You're allowed.
As you said, you can never smoke another blunt in your life.
Yeah, you can take the money. But you can take the money. Or, I mean, that's not even or, but if you take the money, you're never gonna touch the chohiba again. Ever. Say goodbyes. Like at the end of half baked when he threw it in the river.
No.
That's a good ass question. Also.
Painful scene, by the way.
Like
Painful
all the
scene.
money on the table. On some paid in full shit.
Nah, I need the bread, bro.
Okay. No more
It's just
weed.
because it's at, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, so boom. I've been
Mary, she
I
don't
started
love you.
smoking. Nah,
He don't like you.
I started smoking in college,
He
right?
don't like you.
And I feel like
He don't like you.
I smoked, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like now, it's like it's about bread. It's about longevity. It's about
That's real shit, though.
generational
That's
wealth
real
and
shit,
everything
though.
like that. So I'm not even really. If that was the options, I'm
You gonna pick
getting
another
bread.
drug?
No, hell no.
You gonna become an
Because you know what?
alcoholic.
Well, yeah, that'll probably be the only thing. I'll probably be
drug.
Because
Alcohol's
I-
a drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'll probably be drinking.
It's fair. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You ain't gonna call him Dilly no more. You could call him Drinky. No more Dilly.
No more Dilli, it's over.
Drinky. Like
It's
that.
over.
This is kind of a two-part question. If you could have a lifting session with 3 people, who would they be?
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
My man.
Yeah, he wild.
Nah, he was, that boy was
Um,
Aki back in the day.
Hulk Hogan. That's an
Arnold
interesting-
Schwarzenegger
Oh, you trying to die?
and The Rock.
You really trying to die?
Those are 3 people who go in, by the way. That's heavy.
Yeah.
And the Rock be wilding. That's part of the reason why I started doing videos and stuff because of The Rock.
He has a
True.
gym, he has a
Yeah.
gym
True.
at his crib.
Very true. He
So he can
does.
go anytime he wants.
Second part is if you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be?
Denzel, I mean, pause. You said Dead or Alive, right? So yeah, Denzel.
Shout out to 914.
I think before Jordan. And who was my third?
And I need the
yeah,
wise.
Michelle Obama.
Wise. I need the wise.
Michelle Obama.
All three of them.
Because, you know, like, Michelle Obama, because they always say, like, the woman is the backbone to X, Y, and Z. They kind of help you structure stuff. And if you got the right woman, then you kind of go far. You see that Barack Obama, he got to be the president of the United States of America. So, you know, my opinion, I think that's like the top of the top. You know what I'm trying to say?
Respect.
Like, that's what you can get. Running America. Like, it's what you can, you know, the top you can get. So, Michelle Obama, because of that, because you gotta have I think that she's definitely was like a big instrument in his life. Jordan, because of his mental. I just want to it's definitely off of watching his documentary. I just want to talk to him. He's the GOAT. So it's just not even off of this basketball. I just want to have a conversation with that man about everything. You know what I'm saying? Why did he choose Nike, and how did the whole Jordan brand come about? He was one of the first black billionaire athletes and
big
stuff.
Business.
Yeah, so it's like
business.
I would just want to just talk to him off of that. Damn, I left out somebody. If we had 4, Kobe Bean.
Okay, you got it 4. That's cool. You get honorable mention. That's fair.
Kobe Bean, because the same thing because of
to the baby goat.
Same thing because of the Jordan thing. You know what I'm trying to say? You just want to pick Kobe's brain. He was the Mamba. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, he had that same mentality. If you score on me, if you say something, or it didn't have to do nothing with basketball. It could probably be some shit that was on the street. You had a poker game and you beat me, nigga. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Take it personal.
It's just you take shit personal. You know what I'm trying? So yeah, Kobe. Facts. Wrote a book and anything. I always said I wanted to write a book.
By mistake as that.
Right.
Yeah, by mistake.
Right.
He didn't even like put, like, you know, it was just a book. You know, telling a story. That's how great my guy was. R.I.P. to the Bean.
Facts.
A whole day with Jay-Z or a whole day with Michael Jordan.
Hove.
You just said you love Mike.
Yeah.
You just said you love Mike, liar.
Yeah.
Why you do that?
When you put Hove and Jordan,
and what you plan to, and what would you act? What kind of question? What would be just one question if you had just one question to ask, or to want to know? What would it be from either party? But you picked Hove, of course. So, like, what would you really?
What you asking?
What would be your insight? What would be your gathering from Hove? Like, what would you, like, if you had a 15-minute frame of saying, "Yo, what do you want from me, man?" Like, you know. He's coming to you like, what's your desire? Like, you know what I mean? What you plan to accomplish with me, and what's your ideals? How would you come about it?
That's a tough question too. I don't know. I think I'll probably ask him how did he probably transition from being like a rapper to a businessman. How did he go about doing those business deals? Me is I get frustrated a lot, and with my foundation, the training, and every other endeavor that I got going on, it's like I gotta kind of like remember, like, all right, you're trying to be a businessman, Dilly, so you gotta kind of like, you can't be mad at everything. You can't respond to certain stuff like how you respond to stuff on the streets or respond to other people. You gotta kind of think first and think before you react or respond to it. So I probably would ask him how did he transition from the rapper part and that industry and into the business part, and to be making that into $1 billion business. That'd definitely be my question.
So Ashanti or Megan Good?
Ashanti.
My nigga.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm in the minority here, so
If you would put,
y'all follow Ashanti? Y'all don't follow Ashanti.
no, I definitely follow Ashanti.
Y'all sure? Y'all sure? Y'all don't sound too sure
I definitely
about the decision
follow.
y'all just made.
I definitely follow, and I follow
Okay.
Megan Good also. So
I follow definitely both of them.
I definitely follow both of them.
And I like
if
it.
you would have
You
put
just-
Megan Good with anybody else, I would have put Megan Good.
You just started follow Megan because she got divorced?
Facts.
I did too. I did too.
Yeah,
did.
definitely did.
A lot of truth.
I didn't even know she had a gram before she got
I didn't know either.
Yeah.
There's a lot of truth in that. There's a lot of truth in that.
yeah.
I did not know. And I definitely hit the follow button like I had a chance. Like
I
I said, yo.
seen, I think, Shade Room posted up doing something. I said, oh, shit, she had a gram?
Oh, man. I heard it was a lot of holy talk when it was in relationships.
It was.
So I was like,
It was definitely a lot of holy talk when they was in a relationship. And she was talking to God this and God that. I still was fake on her when she was on the holy shit, but, you know, yeah.
Man.
The streets got her now. She outside.
Which is harder, calisthenics or weights?
Oh, that's also, it's because sometimes I think calisthenics is wild tough. Like the muscle ups for me, if I don't do calisthenics for a minute, when I go back to getting on my calisthenics shit, the muscle ups and everything like that is tough for me. So I feel like the calisthenics is definitely like hard, because then when you get to weights, you just stick with weights, and then you forget about the calisthenics. So then when you try to go back, it's difficult. So yeah, calisthenics.
I ain't never going back.
Never? Nah, bro. Well, because you're trying to bulk up. You're trying to bulk up, so I can understand that part. But when you're trying to cut up and...
Fact. It's essential. That's the whole
essential.
fact. Listen to the man.
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about.
He definitely trying to cut.
Listen, man, you kind of really have to be an all-around, physical guy. That's what I feel like he's aiming at. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
He's trying to tackle his own weight plus lifting weight. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like calisthenics really is. Like, you're just tackling your own weight. Because not a lot of people... Okay, you can go to the gym, for instance, and you have a decision to make. What are you going to lift, or, how many sets you're going to do? You go to the park. You have another decision to make, but it's going to be a hard decision. It's like, either you're going to hit that bar or whatnot. It's all the same. Like, you know what I mean? There's no choice of how much weight is your weight. Like, you know what I mean? You're dealing with your weight the whole session. It's not like, okay, I can go 15. I can go 30 pounds. I can go, no. Like,
I like knowing what I'm doing.
I
don't know how much I weigh, but I know how much I'm lifting. You feel me? So I understand. I understand.
What would you rather, weightlifting or calisthenics?
What would I? Well, because I don't really want to get too big, I would stay with calisthenics. Because I don't want to get too big. If I'm doing the shows and stuff like that, Dub, then I would definitely choose weights, because I would definitely want to get bigger. But I like my size. Yeah. So,
but I feel like dudes get big off of calisthenics as well.
No, hell yeah.
If you do it the right way. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it.
Especially if you add weights to it. Like, say you add vests, or you just add dumbbells, putting dumbbells on your feet or whatever the case is. Like that, you could definitely bulk up from doing calisthenics.
Because dudes in jail is coming home looking like Olympic fucking...
But you got to also remember, they got weights too. They got weights too.
Stop it.
Yeah, but they come home doing straight Olympic shit.
Yeah,
that is true. No, like they pull up game be crazy.
Yeah, they doing Olympic shit.
Crazy. Like crazy.
So, like, come on, straight gymnastics.
My boy Dwayne came home. He was straight on pull-ups.
You feel me? Like, that's, tell me
I ain't touching weights, Dilli.
Exactly. Tell me dudes who come home, they be like, yo, look, I'm gonna go lift some weight. No, they want to hit the bar. They want to hit the bar. They want to show off like their wingspan. They want to get crazy, and all that, dips, push-ups, and all that, and then in the craziest ways.
But I feel like that kind of like gets all that definition when you do the calisthenics. The weights definitely bulks up, but the calisthenics definitely get old. Everybody always be like, yo, your back look crazy. But I think that's all for me doing a lot of pull-ups.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you work out, you have 17,000 followers. Have you connected with any Instagram influencers through fitness?
Not Instagram influencers.
Okay.
Like, all right, for instance, like my boy Molly Marr, who's popping right now. He just popped.
Yeah.
OD
Shout out to Molly Marr.
Molly Marr is gonna get more probably Instagram influencers to kind of probably do collabs with him.
Okay.
Because of the type of workouts that he do and his caliber of content or whatever. Okay. Right. Me wise, I get more like sponsorships. Like for instance, this place called Red Life. It's a fitness, I guess you could say, equipment company. They email me and they want me to post their equipment on my reels. So they want to, I pick whatever, like they sent me a link to go to their webpage, whatever, and they got all their equipment on. They got dumbbells, they got bikes, they got pull-up bars, they got dip bars and everything, right? They sent me the bike and they sent me the pull-up bar. It's just in the box in the crib. I just ain't put it together yet.
Yeah,
word. But they want me to post up that with my reels and anything like that. So I get more like that protein,
The nutrition part of it.
Nutrition
Got you.
I get more of that. I don't get like people that want to collab with me. That's content creators also.
Well, Dilly, we appreciate you for coming on
Big
the
facts,
show.
brother.
Always, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
facts.
This
Showing
is
love.
dope as hell. Thank you for having
Showing
me.
love.
Keep
you know what I'm
doing
saying?
this. Keep
No,
doing
you
this.
keep doing what you doing.
They're
doing
like motivating, leading the community.
You know, being a single parent of the community.
Now you all holding it down out here. You boots
You know
on the
what I'm
ground
saying?
for real.
I mean,
Before you
for real,
did, tell
for real.
everybody where to find you. You know what I mean? Tell them what you got going on.
You can find me at Coach Bo Dilli, at Coach Bo Dilli on Instagram. Danilio Hutchison on Facebook. Church on Sundays on Instagram.
Church on Sundays.
Homegrown Foundation, that's the non-for-profit on Instagram. And yeah, we just gonna be doing a lot more. We're gonna be doing a lot more of my foundation, Homegrown Foundation. We're gonna build, we're gonna get a lot more members. We're giving out $15,000 this year. And we're gonna give out $20,000 next year and continue to give that out to 4 students from Mount Vernon every year. We're going to continue doing toy drives. We're going to continue doing book bag drives with the foundation. And eventually we're going to try to get a community center.
This nigga's a black superhero. Look at him,
New Age Hancock.
charities and all these shits he's doing.
All right, now
Look at
he
this
is.
guy, man.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Yo, yeah, that's it, y'all. It's the Fade and Fit podcast. It's your boy Tone Mac, my guy Johnny Dubs. Keep it healthy, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. We out.